Welcome back. You're still watching Network Africa on Channels Television. We're looking at the fuel scarcity situation in Nigeria. Now, the country produces vast amounts of oil, but as things stand now, there are few functioning refineries, leaving Nigeria dependent on imports to fill up gas tanks across the country. This is nothing short of a paradox, as Nigeria produces more crude than anywhere else in Africa, but depends on imported gasoline and diesel subsidized by the government. The new government of President Muhammadu Buhari has said it will get Nigeria's four refineries back up and running, but that is still in the works. Well, our energy correspondent Olu Phillips joins us now. He's right here with me in studio. Olu, thank you very much for your time.
It's my pleasure to be back again on this program.
Yes, a pleasure. Initially, we were smiling. We thought it was a joke, but now it's no longer funny. Are we still importing fuel? What's going on?
I think I'll pick my first words from what you've just said, that it's a paradox that we produce more crude than any African country and we can find enough refined products. And I don't want to use the word, it's a shame, but it's not something we are proud of, and let's not make any pretenses about it. It's also interesting that the president has said the 4 refineries will be back on stream. But these things are not plug and play. They take a while, they take a process. A turnaround and maintenance of any refinery, for that matter, would take you about close to between 12 and 18 months before you take crude supply and do all your calibrations and be sure that you can produce. And when that even comes on stream, you don't hit 100% because there's still some elements that. So back to the question of whether we're still importing. We are still importing crude, refined petroleum product, howbeit not by the marketers. As we speak, I am aware that the marketers are being owed about 350 billion naira. If you look at the current exchange rate, you will know that that has also impacted on the original costs that has been owed these guys. So it's not an issue of sabotage. It's not an issue of what has not been done or what should be done. The truth is, if you've not done that first thing, either you pay off these guys and let them begin import, or let's get a clear direction of how we intend to go about this. Otherwise, we're in a situation that will continue for a while to come. And that's sad because everyone is affected. We're still importing products, petroleum product, but that's by the PPMC, that's the marketing arm of the NMPC. So presently, technically, it's only the government that is importing finished petroleum product, talking about PMS.
Now, we talked earlier on, and what you just mentioned now, there's no clear-cut, we don't see anything showing us the direction to which we're heading. Why do you think that's the case?
I was bantering these words or this issue with a senior friend and colleague, and I took something away which already was my contemplation, that democracy is got a template. System of governance that we operate has a template. If you don't operate that template, there's a tendency to start afresh, to want to convince people of what you are doing or what you're not intending to do. So the direction to go is that we need to be clear about our fiscal regime as far as the petroleum industry is concerned. Yes, the permanent secretaries are there, yes, but we need to know who is driving this ship. Where are we going? Are we deregulated? From the last body language we heard from the presidency, it does appear that we are not deregulating any soon. Because in clear statement from the senior special assistant on media, says that the president says he's received a lot of literature on why we should deregulate or not, but that all of those literatures lack depth in terms of subsidy. So I don't know, 1.6 billion naira daily to subsidize petroleum products. If you ask me, that is not sustainable. Ask any man or any woman who knows about economics, you can't sustain it. 1.6 billion daily to subsidize fuel in Nigeria with the current situation, dwindling exchange rate and dwindling earning power, and falling oil price, crude price internationally, it's not sustainable.
Well, indeed, it's really not sustainable. In fact, we have other dimensions that we're going to look at during the course of the week. Hopefully, you will join us again in
Absolutely.
studio, Olu.
It will be my pleasure.
Our energy correspondent. Thank you very much, Olu Phillips, speaking with us in studio.